Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. Randy here, Nerds Templar, and this is set 3 of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI Challenge, Season 0. Of course, this is a video only, but Season 1, once we're done with this, Season 1 will, in fact, be live. We will have stream points that are non-monetary purposes, but just something fun to do. We will have stream points for which you can bet on these games. Again, they aren't actual money. It's not actual betting. Just something for a little bragging rights and maybe, for a little prize at the end of the year, the end of the seasons. Here, though, of course, we'll have 22 sets, 22 days that we're going, not counting Sundays, that will go through this season 0 until we hit the playoffs, which will probably take us another week maybe. So we're looking at about a month before we go live with season 1. And season 0 here is only taking we're only taking up to the Brawl characters, so right up to Fox here. I believe pretty much everybody up to Fox, not including Dark Pit, Dark Samus, Daisy, or Young Link, who I would like to have had on here, but I don't. And also not including Lucina. She is a copy, whatever you call her, Echo or whatever character. So she's not included. She will be included, however. Everybody will be included in season 1 and onward. This is more of a promo season here. Get you guys ready for that season 1 and hyped. Now, without further ado, before we get into the first match, let us check out what we have going on with the schedule and what we have going on with the rankings. Here, the rankings first. We've got in the red division, Team Mario division, we have Mario, Link, and Peach sitting at the top, 2-0. We've got Donkey Kong at 1-0 because he had his bye last set. These two big divisions you see here, Team Mario and Nintendo, they got one bye, one fighter on a bye every set. The smaller divisions don't. They have less matches. They have 8 characters there first, so they don't have a bye every set, but they do to get them to the same amount of matches as the rest of the two bigger divisions. They are playing interdivisional matches during 8 weeks. In fact, they play 6 weeks. It's over an 8-week period in the middle, 8-set period in the middle of these sets this season, which they will play those 8 or those 6 respectively over 8 sets, because those are where they're going to get their 2 buys and a little bit of a contracted time span there in the middle. So they're everyone playing at the beginning and the end of the season here, all the divisions playing their divisional matchups and then their rematches at the end of the season to make it super interesting, the most interesting it can be. And so we also have, going on with the schedule, we'll talk about it in a moment, the matches now in mid, low, and high card order, or you could say order, sections of 6 matches each, because we got 18 matches here every day pretty much until we hit the those 4 short weeks. We'll have only 16 matches, but that's still fine. We'll break those into 8 and 8 probably, or maybe we'll just do something else. We'll do 4, 4, 4, 4. Anyway, Team Baddies, the second division there, the green division, we got Bowser, Dedede, and Wario at 2-0. It's funny that all 4 divisions have 3 fighters at 2-0 right now. Wolf, Ganondorf are 1-1. Snake, Mewtwo, Meta Knight are at 0-2. Team Nintendo in the blue trunks, we got Ness, Captain Falcon, and Samus at 2-0. Ness is on a bye today. We got Sonic, Lucas, Rob, and Fox at 1-1. A big 1-1 thing right there. We also have Game & Watch and Ice Climbers both at 0-1. They had both their buys and both lost their other match. They're actually playing each other today. So one of them will pick up their first win finally. And we also have Falco and Zero Suit Samus at the bottom, 0-2. Finally, Team Universe, the yellow division, we got Jigglypuff, Lucario, and Ike in 2-0. We got Pokemon Trainer and Pit at 1-1, and we have Pikachu, Olimar, and Marth at 0-2. And I mentioned earlier that Pikachu might be the biggest surprise for me at 0-2 there. And I will maybe start making my own my own predictions here, since this is the video, Season 0 promo, and I can't really sway your own picks, for which I don't want to do later on once we do this in Season 1 and onward. I will perhaps make my own picks here, just because I can. It doesn't matter. I won't, even if I sway your practice picks, it doesn't matter as much. But you should be practicing your picks. See how many you can get right while we lead up to Season 1, where getting them right will earn you points, and you can use those points to gain more, to bet to gain more points on the matches. And of course, we'll also be probably giving out like point prizes. Maybe we'll even do that every day, every set, at the end of every set during the once we start streaming it. Whoever gets the most right or whatever, whoever gets the most for that day will get a little bonus, some bonus points. Anyway, just incentive to hang out and chill with us on stream, right? Some bragging rights. Those will be applicable over any AI tournament series we do, including Beyond Lumina Fight Club on WWE 2K, and also perhaps doing some Civ 6, some Age of Empires 2 in the future. Who knows? Probably not, but we could. It's always possible. Those are two that I've done for myself in the past. Anyway, that's where we're at with this SSBU AI Season 0. And here is a look at our schedule today in mid, low, and high card sections, sorted out. So of course, those are the mid-range matchups we have there at the mid card, and the low range, and then the high range. Those are the best of the best. The low ones, the kind of the worst matches there in the middle here. So feel free maybe to, if you need to step away, we will maybe take slight quick. They'll only be pauses, and for me, you won't really notice between the mid and the low and the high. Really, you need to maybe step away for a match. Maybe you can feel free to do it in the middle. Of course, this is a video. You can just pause it if you want. But here we go. This is what we got. We have Rob versus Samus today, and again, you have the blue is the Team Universe. I'm sorry, blue is Team Nintendo, green is Team Baddies, the red is Team Mario, and the yellow is Team Universe. And so I did my best to kind of, mix them up, so we have them all like we used to. And then we'll do Bowser versus Snake, and then we'll do Sonic versus Zero Suit Samus. We'll have Yoshi versus Link, Ike versus Pit, and Luigi versus Zelda there. And that's, again, Rob versus Samus. We're dealing with a 1-1 versus a 2-0 to start things off there. We got Bowser at 2-0 versus Snake 0-2. And we've got Sonic at 1-1 and Zero Suit Samus at 0-2. Then we've got Yoshi at 1-1 and Link at 2-0. We've got Ike at 2-0 versus Pit at 1-1, and then Luigi at 1-1 versus Zelda at 0-1. 0-1, I should emphasize the one there, because she had to buy the first set for Team Mario. And then in the low bracket, low card, we have Falco versus Fox. That's a 1-1 and an 0-2. We have Meta Knight versus Mewtwo. Those are two 0-2s. And then again, another two 0-2s, Pikachu and Olimar. Diddy and Sheik are also 0-2 each. Ice Climbers and Game & Watch are both 0-1, having had their buys and then lost their other match. And we have Marth and the Pokemon Trainer. Those are 0-2 Marth and a 1-1 Pokemon Trainer. So again, our lower matchups, but it's only two matches in here. So all these matches are important, especially for these low card, actually. So, you may want to stay tuned, because this may be a pretty definitive match for a lot of these guys in the middle here that need to pick up a win. And finally, though, we have the best of the best, at the moment at least. We have Wolf versus Dedede. So that's a 1-1 versus 2-0 Dedede. We have Kirby at 1-1 versus Mario at 2-0. We got Lucas at 1-1 versus Captain Falcon 2-0. We got Wario versus Ganon 2-0 versus 1-1. And then we got two undefeated matches to finish. We got Donkey Kong at 1-0 because he had a bye. We got Peach at 2-0. And finishing things off, we got the 2-0 Lucario versus the 2-0 Jiggly. So let's get into it, guys. Let's do it. 18 matches. First up, we got Rob. Rob versus Samus. That's Ice Climbers. All right, let's do it. Now, no new skins for set 3 here, but perhaps soon we'll throw some new skins on these fellas. But here we go. All right, match 1 of set 3. Let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy. Rob firing up the laser. No, he missed. He's got a bit of a lead here. He hit that laser, a little laser. Got the Pokeball, first Pokeball, maybe second Pokeball. Gardevoir here. A bit of a lead right here, 28 to 53. Got the Snivy out for Samus. Doing some work there. Able to put Samus now in the lead. Back and forth we go. The Electrode. Rob just going to chill there for a moment. Usually don't come into play there, those Electrodes. Gotta get him in the right spot. Victini, though, that will always help Rob with the Victini, the final smash. And Samus does her best to avoid that, but not gonna be able to. Rob, though, at 90% here. Let's see if Samus can come back. Even things up. Possible. Each of them get a Pokeball. Fell awesome for Rob and a Pincurchin for Samus. But Rob gets another one, plus he's got the... Oh! He was gonna fire a laser, but he didn't get to. Darkrai now doing a bunch of damage to that Samus. And 118 to 71 now. Rob over Samus. Rob extra life still, and Rob is lasering Samus off of the side. She's able to recover. I thought she had that Pokeball, but no. It's Rob's, and it's a Ditto. Double Rob action. Slightly hard to tell them apart. Especially there was more going on and these weren't AI, but of course Samus knows all. And is able to react, able to take out Rob's first stock at least, but long way to go for a comeback here. Is she's at 118 on her second. Needs big damage, needs to avoid that Mimikyu. Mimikyu fell off the side, so it's alright. Now needs to avoid the Scizor, though. Scizor, sorry, I guess it's Scizor. I always call it the side. Never mind, that is Samus' Scizor. And that is scissoring up Rob a bit. And again, trying to, almost evening the score here for Samus, 61 to 130. Ooh, Rob with a nice combo there. Got the Go-Goat. Oh, he went right into the Swirlix Cloud, which put him to sleep. Didn't matter, though. Samus was hanging on the edge for dear life, and Samus now off the side at 186. One stock left, 65% on Rob's second, though. Up to 91 now. Samus, nice damage. Needs a little more. Needs to just knock him out of here. He didn't quite fall off the side there. And the Alolan Raichu, Samus, I think, just threw one of the other Pokeballs off the side, but the Alolan Raichu, yeah, not able to do a whole lot against Rob, who's pretty much just down below the map, hanging out. 118 on him, however, 127. Samus in a decent spot if she can get him off. Get him off. Can she hit this blast? Oh, the laser misses. Can she hit it? She looked like she just threw that into the Metros, I guess. So nothing doing there. 150 to 32 though. She should be able to even this up, but she's got to stop taking damage. You got to try to get, there it is. She's got 43, but can Rob clean things up here? That should be, it should be enough. He plays it safe, but Samus a nice hit there to get him 23, then 38, then 50, then 57, and it is now Samus's lead by 6%. Another hit. Rob in some trouble here. Rob was about to pick up his first win, but no. It looks like, well, I'm sorry, he was about to, he is 1-1. I'm thinking of Game & Watch there. But he beat Game & Watch last round. In fact, it was a great match. This time, though, Samus ending it. And you know what that means? Samus moving to 3-0. Can't stop the Samus. Rob moves to 1-2. Sad times for him, of course. $14 to 14 items, dead even. And it was quite an even match. All right, great match to begin. Great match. Let's see if we can, if Bowser versus Snake can match it in intensity. Because those two were intense, for sure.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now, again, we got the 2-0 Bowser versus the 1-1 Snake, or the 0-2 Snake, that is. A little surprisingly, because he did have his chance. I think in both matches he had a chance to win against Wolf and Dedede at the end there. That was the last match, right, of our last set. But now he's got to deal with the 2-0 Bowser. Not an easy feat for anybody. Got the Keldeo, though. That's a great way. That's a great way to get things done. Bowser against the camera. One down, one life down. Snake in the lead right now. But I don't know what that was, but he took some damage from something. It's 52 to 69, though. Bowser took another Keldeo swing, I'm pretty sure. And Snake is... Ooh, that was a beautiful dodge by Bowser of that rocket in midair. Meowth, Bullpix, I believe, both for Snake there. Snake's going for the edge play here. Oh man, he's taken the percent advantage still for now, and the stock advantage. Oh man, a nice big hit from Bowser gets him that Pokeball, and it's a beware, and he is jumping after Snake. He wants that uppercut. Actually, now he's just wandering off into the other direction, doing absolutely nothing. Snake was able to get Bowser again before Bowser came back and knocked Snake out finally. Gets a Tapu Koko for himself. Also gets a Mimikyu, locks down pretty much the whole map right now. Mimikyu coming over to grab that Snake. Nope, Snake just gonna hop off the side smartly. The Tapu Koko's gone now, and the Xerneas is out for Bowser. Oh boy. Bowser, big chance to come back now, as Snake is also inside Mimikyu. And Bowser is just being a goofball, actually. No, oh my goodness! The Xerneas Bowser with that body slam just annihilates Snake. And he is at 109%. The Snake's 0 on their last stock here, but he's got a shot. Snake has got to deal with him as soon as possible. As always in this situation, you got to deal with your opponent you have on the ropes as soon as possible. Big hit. Don't let him get another Pokeball. Avoid that Fletchling because he's annoying. Keep pecking at you. He's got the ball. He's got a chest spin out of it. On the very edge of the map, Bowser just going to avoid that. His flame breath is also agitating for sure. Oh wait, a bomb thrown by Snake. No, the drop kick comes out and Bowser takes it with 139%. The comeback victory for our 2-0 Bowser, moving to 3-0, and Snake so close again. But he just cannot quite get the victory. Incredible. Incredible. Such a fast-paced match, a quick match, 254, and it's in the books. Like it barely even happened. Items 11 to 8. Perhaps pushed that just enough in Bowser's favor. What a match. That certainly matched the intensity of our first match. And these guys are certainly making it hard for the ones that come after them to live up to what they just did. But this time, again, it's very possible that we get it because, another good one, because we got Sonic versus Zero Suit Samus. Now we'll see, because, of course, Zero Suit here not faring all that well so far, and Sonic really not either. Of or Zero Suit Samus is 0-2. Sonic is 1-1 though. Kind of, you know, expect him coming into these as one of the favorites. And I have forgotten to make predictions here. I probably would have predicted Samus and Bowser. Is that who won? I think it is. Just because of their records. I would predict Sonic here. So let's try to get ahead of the game. I'm definitely saying Sonic. I could technically make picks for all of them before we even begin. If I wanted. In fact, I could do that on my little schedule here because it's a separate little schedule for the day that I set up, apart from the massive schedule that actually gets updated here. We do have Sonic taking a slight lead here after a slow start, but it is neck and neck. Two very fast characters, very fast fighters here. And the Victini for Zero Suit Samus, right on the money, takes care of Sonic's first life. And that's a big thing, guys. Again, this is not just a straight up. One of these days, we're definitely going to do just straight up matches. Maybe even on Final Destination, no items or anything. Just let them duke it out, see who is really the best. But that's not what this season is. This season is Pokeball season. And Sonic just eliminated himself. Are you serious? I can't believe he just did that. We do see it. We've seen one every week so far, in fact. Every set, that is, and it's actually been Wolf both times doing it to himself. Now Sonic early on today eliminating himself, and I can't believe I'm about to say it. Zero Suit Samus 0-2 is about to go flawless, perhaps, against Sonic, which I guess I should not have voted. I shouldn't have predicted Sonic, because that. It's not that I'm superstitious about it, it's more that it just shows you that it's probably going to be the opposite, because I'm probably just not good at picking. We'll see though, that's only the first pick. And who knows, maybe Sonic will bring this back? I highly doubt it. We got the Beware hanging out, he's got the one hit, the one knockout on Samus, and she almost just used his Pogo thing, whatever that is, spring, to eliminate him. Not quite though. Sonic at 129. Samus with an extra life, just 31% on this second stock, and Togedemaru almost eliminating Sonic twice there. At 152%, Samus needs to worry less probably about the side and more just about one big hit. Could have comboed with that Spupa there when Sonic got stunned, but did not. Oh man, Togepi not quite doing it with, I believe, Metronome there. Looked like he had the Earthquake. Sonic is at 164. Yep, there it is. There it is. Crescent kick to the face, roundhouse to the side of the head, and Sonic is out of here. And that means Zero Suit Samus with her first win against the 1-1 Sonic. Can you believe it? Sonic is just slipping. It's crazy. Is he not supposed to be the best? You'd think the AI would be able to handle him. 5 to 11 in items. Again, that's another big thing. Samus did have the final smash there early to get ahead. That's always helpful. She moves to 1-2. Same as Sonic. Now as we get further and further in, of course, you know, these matchups, we may have some ties like that, but just like here, Samus would be ahead of Sonic because in the head-to-head, she won. So yeah, another great match, a good upset victory. And we're moving on to number 4. Again, these aren't one match per division as we go through, but still getting a pretty good mixture. And this is, though, the 4th match of 6 of the mid-card set. Doesn't mean anything except for the way the matches are set up, and just perhaps a short break for video reasons between. But here we have, 4th, Yoshi versus Link. And in my opinion, this is one of the better matchups, I thought. But you know, all the matches couldn't be in the high card, so some of these mid card matches are very good, I would say, and we've had some good ones already. I think this is gonna be another one, and I'm gonna guess Link because it's Yoshi's 1-1. Link is 2-0. He's had some strong wins against some strong opponents, including Kirby. So yeah, we'll see. Off to a good start here against Yoshi, who has struggled, but he's also, you know, he's been in both of his matches. Struggled like he is now against that little Executor. Gotta avoid the Eevee, so just stay up there, yep. Link getting all the stuff now, got the Fletchling, he's not getting anything good. Now he's stuck. Executor, of course, wearing off. Yoshi's got one, and he's got a Scissor. Yoshi had a chance to get another Pokeball here. Doesn't take it. There's also a bomb sitting next to it. And he grabs the ball and avoids the bomb that Link doesn't detonate at all. Got a Meowth. Link's just chilling on the side, avoiding that Meowth. And now a Staryu. Oh man, the Swift. Oh, what a horrible spot to have that happen. Took a bunch of damage. Yoshi actually in the lead now because they neither have lost a stock yet. Crazy. 90 to 105, 100 to 105. It's neck and neck. And Link just got knocked a little too far off. Couldn't quite recover there. And that's one down for Link. Yoshi looking for his own upset. Keldeo out doing some big deeps to Link. And oh, he missed that last one, luckily for Link. Because Link is at 67% on this second stock already. The Bull picks, not doing a whole lot. 110 on Yoshi. Been sitting there for quite a while, actually. Again, his first stock, Yoshi's. Got the Bull picks in the way there, Yoshi. Link hits himself with the bomb. 129, 97 right now. 136 to 97. Link needs it. Yep, there it is. He finally got one knockout on Yoshi. Ties things up a bit. But 97%, he's in the red already. And Yoshi's got to beware. Oh, man. Link takes that one to the jaw. That is so unfortunate. Yoshi's getting very lucky. The Pokeballs are falling certainly in his favor right now. Link didn't get anything very good. Yoshi caught that bomb, threw it back at Link, who just blocks it with the shield. Link. Pokeballs laying all over the place. Link grabs one of them. It's a Gardevoir. Again, unlucky. Yoshi grabs one. It's like my nephew grabbing packs. He's got the Oshawott, a good one. Because he's lucky and I'm not. That's what I'm going for there. 76 on Yoshi, 42 on Link. He really needs it. Did he just get that Kyogre? Yes, that is something that's going to bring Link back here. Did he just get that Lunala as well? I believe. No, that was Yoshi. It must have been Yoshi. No, it was Link. And that brought him back. Oh! And Link fell off again. I can't believe it. He just fell off twice. Too far. Unbelievable. And Yoshi coming away with the upset. That was so close. Lunala just put Link in the lead percent-wise. Last stock for each of them. That was anybody's game right there. And Lunala, I believe, maybe had one more shot left. 13 to 7 in Pokeballs. Link finally had Kyogre and Lunala come out at the end there. Some help, but it was not enough because he fell off. Unbelievable. There it is, though, folks. Link undefeated streak ends, and Yoshi picks up another win. He's gonna enjoy that. 2-1 now. It's a nice spot to be in when you're coming from 1-1 to 2-1. So always feels good. Feels less good being 2-1 when you're undefeated, like Link. But hey, you got to roll with these kind of punches, or these kind of struggle Yoshi kicks. So let's move on to round 5 here. We've got Ike in a Team Universe matchup. We've got Ike, the undefeated 2-0 versus Pit, looking for a little more redemption here. I believe, yes, he won his last match against Marth, so he wants to see if he can try the Fire Emblem duo down here. He'd lose that first match, and that was against Lucario, who remains 2-0 as well. See, he's gonna have to got his hands full here against the undefeated Ike, however, who's got an Oshawott to start things off right into Pit and off the map. Man, Pit not able to do a whole lot of damage here to Ike. There it is. There's a few shots. Ike's got another Pokeball. It's a Staryu, and that's just hanging out right at baseline. There's one for Pit. He's got a Spupa. That's not. It could help. We'll see. Marth just. I mean, Ike, that is, just decided to attack Spupa, which was a strange choice. But it didn't really cost him anything, because Pit didn't capitalize on that. Pit's at 107%. Ike is at 35%. And that Alolan Raichu belongs to Ike. So does that Go-Go. Controlling the flow of Pokeballs right now, and controlling Pit right off of the map. Everything going in Ike's favor currently. Looking to extend his streak to 3-0. See if he can be the second to do that. Is that? Yeah, Samus, and third, that is, Samus and Bowser both already doing so. In their respective divisions, he will be the first in Team Universe to get to 3-0, but perhaps not the only one. We still have Lucario left and Jigglypuff in that great matchup later. So someone else is definitely going 3-0. Someone is definitely going 3-0 in Team Universe. Perhaps Ike and one of those others. Looking good for Ike. He just knocks Pit out again at 138%. He's sitting at 62% right now. Still believe we have not seen a flawless. Did Samus, Zero Suit Samus, get that flawless victory? I believe she may have. Now I already forgot. But it looks pretty good for Ike here to do the same. Oh man, Pit is dealing with, yep, way too much. Keldeo, Ike, and perhaps also that Beware. I'm not sure who that belongs to, but that was rough. Sorry, Pit. Ike just destroyed you. 224. He lasted longer than 2 minutes at least. And we had 11 to 2 items. Woo. Not even close. Chances are that Beware was not Pit's. Alright then. Again, Ike. Our third undefeated fighter overall. At 3-0. Pretty solid. Definitely a solid win there. Pit is now 1-2, of course. And we've got one more match for our mid-card set. Luigi! Second Team Mario set here. Round, that is. Got Luigi versus Zelda. Zelda one match behind right now, having the first sets bye, just like Donkey Kong had second. And today, of course, we've got, I don't know if I said that or not, Toon Link on the bye. We've got Toon Link on the bye for Team Mario, and we've got Ness on the bye. I did mention that one for Team Nintendo. Those are the only buys currently. Once we get into the middle sets from 10 to 13, we will have, we'll actually have a lot of buys. 6 buys for those 4 weeks only. And then we'll be back to just the 2. Yeah, you know, gotta finagle the schedule a little bit. Zelda just taking care of Luigi like no problem on the side of the map there. Just knocked him right down. Didn't give him any chance. Just precision play by Zelda there. And again, she's gonna go for it. You know that Luigi likes to do this too, so he's all for it. Zelda though is winning that battle though. I would not continue doing it if I were Luigi. couple hits there. And yes, of course, we did have the flawless Ike victory just before, so note that one for sure. Zelda now 2 knockouts on Luigi. He's got 1 stock. She is still, never mind, knocked out at 91. We're 2-1 stock right now, 0% on each. Luigi's got a lot of work to do here, but it is manageable. Got to not take any more of those soldiers to the face. Those will hurt whenever they're powered up. Ball down next to Zelda. She does not grab it. Luigi, a nice up B. Throws that ball at her. Togedemaru comes out, and an Alolan Vulpix next. Some lightning and ice. And an Oshawott. Is that also it? I believe that was also it. So either way, it didn't do anything. Zelda now at 99%. Luigi, great. Oh, Zelda able to come back. Oh my goodness. Luigi launches her. He's at 63. He's got a decent shot here for a comeback. Zelda needs to win it. There it is. Bounced on his head. Bounced him right down. I can't believe it. 63% that she launched him that quickly. But he went straight down. And Zelda takes it. Zelda now, actually, yeah, 1-1. Only her second match. Luigi is 1-2. 6-5 items. That was a pretty quick one there. Yeah, Zelda on the board though. Always nice to get your first win in there. You know that it's possible. You know that you can do it. Luigi has one. Now 1-2, like I said. And we are on to the low card matches. So it's not that they don't matter though, because again, these guys need victories as much as Zelda and Luigi did. These guys coming up these next 6 matches, they need some victories here already this early. They're struggling. Don't want to get too far behind, because after, you know, after half the set's over, you want to be at least, you know, 500. If you can't make it that far, you may be in some trouble. We'll see how things turn out, though. This is Season 0, and we will be back in a moment for the low card 6 sets. Stay tuned. All right, we are back, everybody. The low card sets, 6 of them. It's not like they don't matter, though, like I just mentioned. We got Falco here against Fox. Do we have Falco against Fox? Is that right? Yes, it is. I guess I just mentioned in the past that we were coming up to this Star Fox matchup. And here it is, finally. So start off the low card with it. Like I said, this is not necessarily an uneventful low card here. Only 2 matches, 2 sets into the season. A lot of these guys are still getting heated up, and you know that it's going to be exciting. Even a lot of the 0-2 fighters have had really good matches. Falco has had some great matches. Obviously Fox as well. And I think this is going to be a good one itself. Falco looking to pick up his first win. Fox is 1-1. Again, both the Star Fox fellas struggling here early in the season. And I think what's going to probably be a pretty competitive Team Nintendo division. Also more competitive because it's one of the larger divisions. I guess, honestly, I should say, I don't know what would be more competitive. It really, again, comes down to you want to win your division. After that, you just want to win as many matches as possible, because only that winner of the division gets the first seed in the bye in the playoffs. Everyone else is just brought together based on their records and put in seeding order based on that. Fox already eliminated because of that Keldeo of Falco's. Doing great work still. 53% on Fox's second stock already. He's just getting out of range immediately of that Staryu. And I'm pretty sure, I can't believe either of them made it back on. I thought both of them were done. But it looks like they're fine. Falco, yep, 138% on his first stock. Fox needs to take him out pretty much now. They're running out of space here. That little Executor can definitely put you in some funny predicaments like there, but it's gone now. Fox with another ball. That's Bell Awesome, putting Falco to sleep. Bad timing for him. Fox slightly bringing it back. No! Falco denying that comeback. And now he's one stock ahead completely. And he's laying it on to Fox in his last stock here. Fox's last. Snivy, Razor Leaf, along with some Falco Laser Blasts. Now we got a double Fox with the Ditto there. Even in the percent, Fox needs to make that not the case. Needs a big knockout here. Not quite there, not quite the percent for that to happen. Misses that. I would have probably obviously said Fox for this one, but it really would have been a toss-up. Sorry, I keep forgetting to... it's not something that a caster is supposed to do, so I always forget to make a prediction. Arceus out for Fox. And whoop, there goes Falco. But it doesn't matter. Falco again comes back and punishes Fox right after respawning. And easily, pretty much, very handily takes that one. Falco, his first win. That moves both of them to 1 and 2 now. See if there's any good. Whoa, 1428 launch speed. Fox blasting Falco. That is incredible. We had 4 to 10 items, but neither of those things able to get the victory for Fox there. And again, nice that we basically always check those items too, because that means that we're scrolling the whole way down and we're able to see those launch speeds. You can, all you nerds out there, I hope you are out there in the future at least, whenever we're live, you can get all those awesome next gen stats for us that deal with who's got the best launch speeds, best item grab, all that kind of stuff. There's so many things to track if you want to. That's what all those stats are for, aren't they? And we're just gonna keep scrolling through all of them every time. And here we go, Meta Knight. Let's just keep on through this low card here. We've got a 0-2 versus an 0-2. We got a few of these now in a row. 3 of these in a row, and then an 0-1 versus 0-1. So we got Meta Knight versus Mewtwo, and here is where these 4 matches basically in a row, especially these next 3, these fighters need wins. Obviously, someone who's 0-2, 3 of the 0-2s here have to win, but that also means 3 of these 0-2s have to lose, and that is not good for them. It's a little different for the Ice Climbers and Game & Watch, who are at 0-1 each. They, I guess, can afford to lose another one with their bye already having happened, one of them. Have time to make that up still. 1 loss is not 2 losses really isn't, that much. But once you get 3 right off the bat, that's a very rough start for any sport, or whatever you want to call this, AI esport. Let AI do everything else for us. Might as well watch them entertain us through games. It's like watching a robot football on Star Wars. I guess it would be droid football on Star Wars, huh? Anyway, we got a pretty close matchup here. Mewtwo actually, doing some things competently, for the time being at least. Slightly avoiding the Meow. Got another Pokeball, didn't use it though, instead he always gets caught charging that thing up when he shouldn't be. Able to get the Eevee out. Meta Knight though, starting to stack that damage up. 65 to 114. He missed the ledge. No, he did. Wait, what? I don't know how he did that again, but he missed it twice. I thought he would have got it that second time, but he didn't. And Mewtwo is actually in the lead right now. 119%, however, on his first stock. Slightly scary. Snore and then Lax misses. 68 to 126. What? Meta Knight off the map again. Mewtwo just launched him at 70%. The entire way across the field and off the map. And now a Mimikyu on the side there where they're fighting. And although Meta Knight finally knocked Mewtwo off, he's stuck in the Mimikyu and he's up to 44% because Mewtwo got a nice strong attack in there. And the Abomasnow. And that Pokeball. A Moltres. Oh, and he launched Meta Knight up into it. He didn't stay there very long though. But he did take a bit of damage. He's at 125% already. That is not good. Mewtwo cleaning that last life up. And he just took that. Now that is kind of more what I expected from Mewtwo. Unfortunately, I again forgot to choose. Honestly, I probably would have, the way Mewtwo's been going, I probably would have picked Meta Knight in that one. But Mewtwo coming away with it in 225. I will buy that. Swim times. We shouldn't see any swim times. But yeah, 3 to 9. Mewtwo is able to get a lot of those Pokeballs. That's certainly helpful. It's always helpful to get more Pokeballs than your opponent. But that was a good one. Again, Mewtwo finally showing us something. Meta Knight hasn't had as bad of matches, even though he's the one that remains at 0-3, along with Snake now, 2 of them in the team baddies down at 0-3. So not great for them. But hey, what can you do? Can't win them all. So Mewtwo takes that one. And now next we've got Pikachu, Team Universe versus Olimar. Again, you knew, perhaps. I already told you the whole schedule, so you should know. For today, that is. But yeah, 2 more 0-2s. We got 2 more 0-2s after this. And Diddy and Sheik going off against each other. But here we got the Pika in the Oli. The Pika in the Pikmin. Now, my money is on Pikachu in this one. I mean, my Temple Bucks are on. I don't like that. I like Temple Coins. Yeah, let's go with Temple Coins. My Temple Coins are on Pikachu, who takes that first knockout. A cool 36% still only on that first stock. See, as soon as I pick somebody, then I start rooting for them. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to call the match, because it doesn't matter. So I'm not going to, even if I get it right, I don't earn anything, obviously. Even when you guys are earning the Temple Coins, of course, that only doesn't really do anything other than give you bragging rights and perhaps some, I don't know, some reward at the end of the season. Some tiny, very small reward. Like a couple Pokemon cards or something sent to you if you are able to accumulate the most Temple Coins in the season. Pikachu taking quite a bit of damage here, but he's already gotten Olimar to 79 on Olimar's second stock. A nice, is that a I don't even know, Volt Tackle or something? Kyurem there. Olimar's got to avoid that. Pikachu avoiding the Eevee below. And Pikachu may get this second stock from Olimar, or he loses one. 144 to 122. And the Zoroark is going to finish Olimar off. Whew. Knocks him off of the platform and then up and then off of the screen. Yikes. 155% on Pikachu. Again, as I've mentioned multiple times already, probably the biggest surprise for me, Pikachu, and perhaps Mewtwo's just lack of performance, but Pikachu's lack of wins. is sort of surprising to me. But he did have to play Jigglypuff and Ike. So probably had two really strong opponents. The two 2-0s. Ike is 3-0. Jigglypuff has yet to go. Against Lucario, the other 2-0. So we had a lot of 2-0s and 0-2s in this universe division. Only the two 1-1s. But Pikachu, yeah, he's handling this. He lost the one stock. He just took his first hit though of his second stock. 97% already on Olimar's last. A nice combo there with the Pikmin. Not quite able to. He's gonna need a lot more than that. The Oshawott. Pikachu just avoids that easily. Lightning bolts to the front of that astronaut helmet. Pikachu able to recover. Knocks Olimar into the Pokeball. It's a Ditto. That could be kind of annoying. Pikachu, yeah, knocked off for the second stock. Olimar taking two in a row, but he's at 138%. He needs some help from his Ditto ally, and maybe even that Swirlix over there. But, oh man, a little bit of decent damage. Pikachu having a little bit of a hard time now. Caught in the Snivy's Razor Leaf. Wait a second, Pikachu's up to 82% right now. And Olimar just fell off the side of the map. I can't. What? Yeah, that's how it ends. Olimar so close to an incredible comeback. And then he fell off the map. Oh man, that is just so disappointing. We haven't seen anyone get a true self-destruct yet, I don't think. But we've seen many that were technical self-destructs, I would say. Or whatever you want to call them. 12 to 10 in the items, though. That was another great match. That was so close. Came so close at the end there. Olimar just, man, fell off the side of the map. We've seen that a lot today. We've only seen that from Wolf, in fact. He did it once in set 1. He did it once in set 2, even though he came away with a win in the first time. And then we saw it several times now today from a few different fighters falling off the side, not able to recover. But hey, that is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And now we're moving into very quickly. Actually, that was, believe it or not, the halfway point. So we're moving into the second half of the low card now, as Pikachu moves to 1-2, Olimar moves to 0-3. The first one there in that division. I guess we do have Meta Knight also, and Snake at 0-3 as well. So Olimar our third at 0-3. Too bad. Next we got Diddy and Sheik, and somebody here is also moving to 0-3 as somebody else gets their first win. So we got Diddy and we got Sheik. How Sheik? Go! And yeah, be sure that in the future we'll have other maps that we're playing on. We'll have roles that are more simple. You can't get much more simple than we're using here. Really, the only thing we can do is take away Pokeballs and make it Final Destination. That's about the only things we can change. But we can certainly add a lot more stuff. And one of those being multiple maps. I'd like to probably not do random maps. Oh my goodness, that Diddy just got caught completely in that Entei. Whatever it was. Fire Blast, 46% immediately on him. After an okay start, actually. Trying to bring it back to about even here. He's got the Mimikyu to help. Which does. Sheik was getting him there for a moment, but now trapped in the Mimikyu, saves Diddy, and Diddy does a little more damage. Doesn't actually do a whole lot, honestly. The Sheik, 54% there. Diddy's 88. Ooh, and there he goes. Diddy off first, 65% on Sheik here. Diddy jumps on her face. And a Waxer, 76%. Dedede. Blow an Executor in a goofy spot. But yeah, I think we'll probably do like we'll maybe even have a season where we have set maps for every set, and we'll every set will be a different map. We'll go through, everyone will play on. Gives a little bit more change up stuff, But then at the same time, maybe we'll only pick a few maps out. It's good to have fighters able to play everyone on different maps, all their different division opponents on all the maps, so they can test their skills in different environments against everybody. We may not be able to swing all of that, but we'll see what happens once we see how many division matchups per season we can get in per division in the actual season 1 and onward. Once we start streaming it, baby. Right now we've got Diddy Kong, who is in some dire straits at the moment. He needs some help from some Pokeballs or some lucky hits, but he slipped on his own banana and Sheik took him out. And now Sheik 115 on her first stock still, and he has a Beware now. And Diddy just took an uppercut. He's at 42%. He blocked that one, and Beware almost just jumped off him. Oh, there it is. Nope, not quite. If he takes one more though, it's over. Beware's out of here. Sheik can do it herself though. Diddy with the counter. 120 to 95 of Diddy. Wow. Sheik looking for the flawless against the 0-2 Diddy. 0-2 Sheik looking for a flawless against 0-2 Diddy, I should say. And again, could always come down to those first two matchups that Sheik had that puts her at 0-2 to begin. In fact, that would be possibly the case. And yep, Lunala there. Diddy walks right into it, and that's a flawless victory for Sheik. Wow. Yeah, Sheik first lost to Luigi, and then also lost the first round. Well, first lost to Peach, I should say, and then Luigi. So yeah, definitely Peach, a hard matchup. Luigi maybe not as hard, but still not easy. And there we had 3:37 time there. Pretty long one. Pretty decent match. 5 to 19. Diddy kind of tried to hang in there, even despite the large Pokeball discrepancy. But yeah, not quite enough. Wasn't really that close, all things considered. But Sheik moves to 1-2. Diddy moves to down, unfortunately, to 0-3, and that is he's the only 0-3 currently. Toon Link is 0-2, and he's on a bye. Not going to see any other 0-3s. Diddy and Toon Link, the only ones without a win yet in that division. As we now move into another matchup of some that have been on a bye. Speaking of Toon Link, we're doing the Ice Climbers versus Mr. Game & Watch. And yeah, I gotta say, I would probably bet on Game & Watch on this one. He's supposed to be good. I think he's good. Ice Climbers struggling, but I've also seen Ice Climbers do very well in the past in my own practice tournaments. AI practice tournaments, off stream, off video. Ice Climbers have had a pretty good time. And we'll avoid the Alolan Raichu, does so. Ooh, nice hit there. Ice Climbers at 57 and just fall off the map. I can't believe it. So many, just, that may have been a self-destruct. That was close. Not very good though. A really horrible start for Ice Climbers. Can't get much worse than that. Although they are doing some decent damage here on Game & Watch. 73% they got him at. If they can knock him out quick here, they can recover from that bad beginning. They got a Keldeo. What? That is a great way to recover. Always nice whenever you can get the Pokemon support that just basically does your job for you. Just like this. Another shot on, 2 shots on Game & Watch, puts him at 44%. Ice Climber's now in the lead. Another Keldeo swing, 62%. You do not want to get caught in those. That is probably, as we've seen here, Keldeo probably one of the best Pokemon you can get. Kyogre has proven very effective. Seen Tapu Koko play a decent part a couple times in some of these wins. Same with Oshawott, Snivy, some of the small ones. I love the one time when Abra actually teleported somebody far enough away that they couldn't recover. That was incredible. And got the Genesect, which is always scary to get caught in that giant beam. Here it comes again, and there it is. Ice Climbers getting caught in that giant beam. They're down to 1 life. We got the 116%. Mr. Game & Watch in the lead now. Not very handily, but he is in the lead. And oh my, we got 4 Ice Climbers with the Ditto there now. And finally, okay, they actually tie it up again. We're going 0-0, 1 stock left. Let's go. The Meowth is out for Ice Climbers. It's tough because those the Ditto can pick up Pokeballs. That is a very good feature. The Deoxys, oh wow. Ice Climbers knock Mr. Game & Watch into the Deoxys laser, and that about does it. That will do it. That will do it every time. Ice Climbers, what a win. What a win. 237. A great match. I mean, Mr. Game & Watch did fine. It's a good match, 5-7. In fact, Ice Climbers had the 5 Pokeballs to the 7 of Game & Watch, but still got the ones that they needed when they needed it, and they are now 1-1. But Mr. Game & Watch, it's okay at 0-2. It could be worse. You got some time to recover. You don't want to lose many more after that, but still. Last match of our low card here before we move into our best 6 matches. We've got Marth. And we got the Pokemon Trainer. And my money would be on the Pokemon Trainer, but hey, as it's gone, I think I've literally gotten everyone wrong so far, so bear that in mind. Interesting beginning there, smacking into each other. Got Ivysaur starting things off for the Pokemon Trainer. Grabbing that first Pokeball, and it's a Beware. On the side of the Pokemon Trainer. Huge uppercut after some great quick damage from Ivysaur, and Marth loses 1 stock immediately. 29% on the Ivysaur. Whoa! Oh my goodness, he almost took it again. Oh, he's lucky the Beware is gone. He's up to 67 already. Charizard comes out for the strong style, maybe. Let's see if he can manage. No, the Marth gets the Snorlax. Charizard jumps off the side, off the ledge to avoid it. Great move. Squirrel's out now. That's another great way to avoid that if you ever wanted to. But I don't know. Snorlax moves so slow. Your down B might finish, and Snorlax might still be on top of you if you try to use that to avoid. Got the Goldeen. That's not going to do anything. Marth with a nice counter there. Can he bring this back? Again, he's off to a really bad start. But it's possible. Certainly just saw the Ice Climbers do it. Trying to tie things up percent-wise here, but he's got a stock down right now. He's got to move away from that Mimikyu. Mimikyu, a very dangerous Pokemon. Maybe not so much like a Kyogre or a Keldeo, but you definitely do not want to ever get caught in that Mimikyu. Oh, what a spot for Kyurem. That is probably one of the best Kyurems we've seen, and another really good one, but we rarely see it in such a great position there, taking up the entire map. And yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That took Pokemon Trainer's first stock. Marth at 118 still has a lot of work ahead of him to try to tie this thing back up. Ivysaur gonna go back to work here for the Pokemon Trainer. See if he can do some little poke damage. Pincurchin knocked off along with Marth. He's out of there. Just knocked right down. Could not recover. And now it's a pretty comfortable lead, I would say, for Pokemon Trainer, who brings out Charizard now. But the Xerneas coming out for Marth, and Charizard just basically told Marth, hey, if you want to knock me out, go ahead. He jumps off the side, launches himself out to the end, and Marth just finishes it off. He still had Xerneas there for a moment. Luckily for Pokemon Trainer, oh no, Marth! That is unbelievable. How many times? I hope somebody maybe goes back and get a counter on how many people have now jumped off the map today. It has been, they've been almost notorious for it. That's like the third match has ended with somebody just jumping off and not being able to recover. Giving that one to the Pokemon Trainer. So close. Marth actually recovered in that one. But then he threw it, literally by throwing himself off of the map. 10-6 in the Pokeballs. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That was the end of our low card. Can you believe that was the low card matchups? What a way to do it. That moves, of course, Pokemon Trainer to 2-1. That wasn't a matchup like the others. Pokemon Trainer was 1-1. Marth was 0-2. He certainly needed his win. Pokemon Trainer happy to move to 2-1 in a pretty strong division. We'll see, because there's going to be another 3-0, and whoever in this last matchup between them, Lucario and Jigglypuff, moves to 2-1 is still going to be a very strong opponent. So yeah, Pokemon Trainer probably going to be happy. It looks like moving into the 4th spot then. Pretty good. All right. Well, you know what that means. We'll be right back for the last six matches, the high card matches, the best of them. Stay tuned. All right, we are back, everybody. The last 6 matches here of set 3, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI Challenge Season 0. These are the 6 best matches, of course, saved for last. First, we have Wolf in a battle of the baddies going up against King Dedede, who is undefeated currently, sitting at 2-0. Wolf at 1-1, losing a heartbreaker last set, I would say, against Wario. Let's see if you can make up for it. Not going to be easy, though. Dedede, very tough opponent so far. Has proven extremely tough. Not allowing, I don't think, either of his opponents very much breathing room. Winning pretty handily both times. See if he can continue that streak here. Gets the very quick Wolf. Wolf, who's now actually taking the lead for the moment. Watch out for that spike. I would, of course, put my money on Dedede. It seems like a slightly more obvious one, but again, we're only dealing with 2 matches. We only have 2 data points in here to really go off of. I have more, of course, having done practice rounds, but not with all of these characters. Only some of them. The SSB Ultimate the SSB Brawl characters, I have not used in AI like this. So I mean a little bit, but not like an official training purposes. That was only everybody up to Brawl, but not including. Now we're using in this Season 0 promo everyone up to and including the Brawl fighters. So still not at everybody. I think we're at 38 total fighters. We're taking 20 of those 38 into the playoffs. Season 1, though, is going to be every single fighter, and that includes all the DLC. Boom! Dedede first knockout, and quickly, though, Wolf answers back at Dedede with a 205% first stock. Woo! That's a lot. Close matchup here, pretty much tied up. 2 stock each. The scissor is out for Wolf, and that is huge for him, as he has taken a decent lead and Dedede not able to recover. I think he just flubbed that, and that's another Another one falling right off the map, and that gives Wolf a huge, whoa, advantage here. A huge lead. There's a bunch of Pokeballs laying out. I think he's holding one, but I can't be sure. No. He must have used it. It must be his Fletchling there. Fell awesome for Dedede and a Goldeen. Wow, that's unfortunate for him. That could have been a huge turnaround if he got anything good there, but he didn't. In either of those, that is. Fell awesome, not great. Could be sometimes. Goldeen is not. I got Fennekin, not bad for Wolf, especially in that position. And Dedede taking tons of damage from that. It looks like Wolf is going to take this upset victory over King Dedede here. Knocking him to 2-1 and moving himself, Wolf, that is, to 2-1. And that means, folks, that he would obviously win in that tiebreaker. He finishes the... Does he? Oh, what? What just happened? Did he just knocked himself out? He just knocked himself out trying to go for that finish. That was incredible. Don't do it again, Wolf. Ooh, he does not. He does not be able to finish him with that final kick, Dedede, off the map. Whew. That was a close one. But Wolf does it, and yes, in the head-to-head, beating King Dedede, they're both 2-1. That moves Wolf ahead of him. The overall running of things. A huge match for him there. Huge victory. 8-7 in Pokeballs. Dedede did not get anything good. I don't think Wolf really got anything great either, but enough. It was enough to do it. Yeah, but that's huge. So we actually only have, so far, one undefeated in the Team Baddies. Wario will have a chance here. Coming up a little later. But for now, let us move on to a Team Mario matchup. We have Kirby versus the one and only Mario. Let's do it. Big matchup here. Kirby at 1-1, Mario at 2-0. Both definitely want this one. Great start here for Mario. 47% already on Kirby. He has him at 50. 80. Ooh. Still nothing for Mario. He's got another ball. It's a Dedede. Not a Dedede. Mario, do not jump too far down there. We've seen too many this set. We have seen too many go. Don't want to see any more of those. Oh, yeah, that's a bad place to be there. Right above Mario on that platform. Not able to capitalize too much, and Lugia not doing anything as Kirby's just going to hang out below the map while that happens. Lugia, definitely scary if he hits you. He covers a decent portion of the map there. But, of course, we're dealing with level 9 computers. They will, they'll just hang out, not on the map if they need to. It's all good. And for the most part, yes, they do fine until they've seen so many times this time around, this set. Just not able to recover. It's been pretty crazy, actually. 115 to 97 here in this first stock. Oh no, MetaK has captured Kirby, and he is, I think, yep, he just done. And Mario has now gotten the Lunala out. Mario 122 on his first stock right now. Kirby can, yep, there it is. Kirby evening things out. He ate the Ditto Mario and then did come out as Mario afterward. I was wondering what he would emerge as. Like try to take Mario, but actually become Ditto himself. Like when Ditto transforms into Ditto. Pretty even now though. Oh no. But Mario got to beware, and Mario fell off the map. He couldn't get back on. Crazy. Now that one was a little bit due to Kirby, however, but I think, yeah, Mario probably could have played that one a little better. Able to even things up, even with that beware uppercut that took Kirby out relatively quick. Mario taken out even quicker. And we're pretty much even here. Kirby taking a lot of damage, though, early in this one-stock bout. He's got the Swirlix on the right side of the map. Now Mario is going to lock him over there. And not much happening, though. Kirby not going to be able... He has control of the map, though. He should probably have gotten that Pokeball while he could. 91 to 51. And there it is. Kirby just got the final smash from Victini. And that is game. The Dream Sword. Bringing it back for Kirby. Can you believe it? And that, just like our last match, that moves Mario to 2-1, it moves Kirby to 2-1. And it moves Kirby over Mario for that victory. So right there, and a massive swing for our little pink blob. Not the pink puffball, but the pink blob. 5 to 13 items. Mario definitely handled things until the end there, which was really what mattered. And that is that. We move on to our third match, our fourth to last match. Third match of this high card, halfway point afterward. We're moving to Lucas. Of course, in a Team Universe division. I'm sorry, Team Nintendo division. Lucas versus Captain Falcon. And another great one. Lucas, 1-1, only because he had to deal with his buddy Ness in the last set, who is now on a bye, sitting at 2-0 himself. Like this 2-0 Captain Falcon, who's just cleaning up the competition. So again, yes, this Team Nintendo, it could prove to be a very contentious division. Whew. A lot of side play there. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, a nice PK Thunder. The PK Thunder gets it. Captain Falcon too far off the map, and in very easy, very quick first knockout for Lucas, who is looking to redeem himself and move right back under Ness in the leaderboard. Wait a second. His Thunder should get him there. Yep. That Meowth and the Captain Falcon is not happy about how this began. You can tell by his frantic button pushing. Oh, the block though. Another block in return. Oh, you don't block that one though. And a nice kick. Captain Falcon trying his best. He's got to beware now, and Lucas has to beware. He instead jumps right into that uppercut. And we're almost tied now. Falcon only 41% damage on this second stock. And he's got the Raichu, along with the Beware, is about to leave, luckily for Lucas. And another, though, Gardevoir this time for Captain Falcon. Could have been certainly worse for Lucas. Not exactly sure what that does other than perhaps mitigate some damage or perhaps block some projectiles. I think it does perhaps block projectiles. Now Mimikyu. Lucas gets the Dedede. He went for it, but he got caught by the Mimikyu in the process. Falcon's just going to chill over there. Oh, wait. He did catch the Dedede at the very end there. I think Lucas ended up with the Scissor because of all that. And Lucas in the lead still, but we are neck and neck in this one, as we would have expected. I guess I would have chosen Captain Falcon, but it would have really been a toss-up in this one. I honestly probably would have chosen Kirby in the last one because I feel like he's going to be very strong. We should see that. I mean, over an entire season, we're going to have a very good data set of our own, all of us, to look back on. That's why it's a nice season 0, nice promo thing. And oh man, Captain Falcon with that heel kick, Lucas downward off the map, out of here, down into the into the falls below. It's a crazy background when you think about it. Captain Falcon at 167%, playing the edge game here, trying to just finish things, but oh man, Lucas just lights him up. But luckily for Captain Falcon, they were on the opposite side of the map as to where he flew. That time, not lucky enough, and we are dead even 0-0, stock 1 left each. Lucas just pulled a Beware, as well as that Finnegan who's been sitting up there, putting a little poke damage out on Captain Falcon, and Captain Falcon's just like, no! I can't believe it, Beware didn't knock him off. He's still there. How are you still there? I can't believe it. Well, he's at 95%. He's lucky he only had about 40% when the Beware hit him again. He got the Staryu. He's going to even things out a little bit here with that swift attack on Lucas. Oh my, he took so much of that. PK fired back Falcon off a little bit, but he's got the Alolan Raichu now. Falcon kick, dash, and the Raichu trying, no, go. Maybe not able to catch Lucas here, no. He avoids most of that. Lucas still with the lead, the Solgaleo! You don't stand on that though. Captain Falcon. A bit of a comeback to secure his 3-0, his undefeated streak. I'm sorry, take that back. Yes, his undefeated streak. Unfortunately for Lucas, he's moving to 1-2. He's not a 1-2 though, you know? He really isn't. 4 minutes and 7 seconds, one of the longer matches. You hit that 4-minute mark, that's a long one for sure. 9 to 10 in the items. That was so close. The 1-2 record certainly does not reflect Lucas's play so far, I would say. It has to happen to some of them though, you know. It's bound to happen to a couple of these fighters. We don't see the record quite reflecting how they've managed so far in some really close matchups. That would be Lucas for sure. All right, and now we're down to 3 matches, that is. We move on to, that was our last team Nintendo match. Now we're on our last Team Baddies division matchup. Wario's part of your balanced breakfast versus Ganondorf. You know what that means though, guys. Ganondorf could have been 2-0. Wario is 2-0. Ganondorf's 1-1. And he's looking for another upset here. We've seen a couple already. The 1-1s beating the 2-0s, moving themselves up into a very prominent position in their divisions. And we'll see if Ganondorf can do the same. But at the same time, yeah, Wario obviously wants to continue his undefeated streak, along with Bowser there. Got to try to keep up with him. Ganondorf just going to avoid that chest spin for now. Wario coming over to play though. Back and forth we go. Finnegan right on the edge though. Ganondorf going to try to jump over that. Decent damage though from the Firefox. Ooh, almost get a little more down there. Now we got the Alolan Vulpix, the Frost Fox. But Wario, guess what, guys? He fell off the side of the map. And Wario, he might tend to do that a little more than others. He does have that crazy motorcycle. So I guess, I mean, that kind of gives him a little reason. That is not good. Just rode the motorcycle into the thing there and then into the Lunala. So he somehow, though, got Ganondorf off instead of himself losing. But now he's got a Giratina in his face, and that is that. Wario losing another life. Ganondorf an entire life up. He's got a Ditto version of himself. That's scary. Got the Abra as well. Probably not itself going to do a whole lot against Wario here. But it's a little annoying. Don't want to see anyone else fall off again. It's happened way too often, honestly, today. See Wario trying to make a bit of a comeback, maybe. There it is. Big comeback. Didn't need to do a bunch of damage. Got him off on the side. Knocked him off the ledge. Could not recover. And now caught in the Togedemaru. And Wario takes a bit of a lead here. And he really just wants to finish it on the ledge. On the side. Wario stunned in the air. Ganondorf, that is. Stunned in the air by the Spupa. Not capitalized on, though, by Wario. The beware, though, for Ganondorf. Ganondorf knocks Wario toward him. Beware jumps over him. Uh-oh. There it is. Game. Beware uppercut. Did I mention him when we were going through all the great Pokemon to get? I don't think so, but Beware is definitely, easily, obviously, one of the best you can get, especially in a situation like that. Yep. 256. The Beware uppercut finishes it again. That's another thing we could keep track of. How many finishes does Beware, or just how many knockouts in general does Beware get himself? Because he's probably, honestly, he probably gets more knockouts than any other fighter. He's not even a fighter. But that's that. Ganondorf reclaiming a victory there over the biggest, one of the biggest and baddest of the division, Wario. A huge win for him. Okay, moving Wario to 2-1. That moves Ganondorf to 2-1. All tied up for them. But of course, Bowser resting now easy at solely at 3-0 in their division. We got 2 matches left, folks. 2 big ones, that is, because we got now the final Nintendo matchup, Team Mario, that is, Donkey Kong versus Peach. For the 1-0 to 1-0. Undefeated, if you will. 2 teams with the 2 fighters, that is, with the buys so far. But both with victories as well. See if they can continue those 1 victory streaks, if you will. They're both proven strong. Alright, take that back. I said they're both 1-0. It's actually Peach is 2-0. Donkey Kong is 1-0. It is an undefeated matchup, but yeah, Peach did not have her bye yet. It was Zelda that had it, and she had a loss. But we do have, yeah, 2-0 Peach versus the 1-0 DK. So Peach is trying to keep her win streak going. Donkey's trying to begin his, if you will, after a bye to begin and then a win in set 2. Of course, that win. Actually, he had the bye. He had the second bye. He won against Toon Link in the first matchup, and it looked like he actually wasn't going to make it back up there until Peach attacked him again, saved him. Neck and neck here. Mimikyu has gotten DK though, and Peach can try to take advantage of that. I don't think. Oh, it was enough to just destroy him outright at 123%. I can't believe it. So yeah, this is a huge matchup, of course. Donkey Kong wants to prove that that 1 victory in his 1 match he had against Toon Link, the 0-2 that's on a bye this set, just to prove that wasn't just, you know, because he played one of the worst characters, record-wise at least. But there he does get the first knockout on Peach, now tying things up 2 stock to 2 stock, trying to get some more damage out with that Snivy. Not quite. Well, yeah, there you go. Got a little bit more there. About tying things up. Peach nearing that Electrode, but not near enough. 92 to 61. Very close. Hit by the turnip. Oh man, Toad blocked something there, I'm pretty sure. But I think Donkey Kong blocked the Toad in return. And then he gets knocked out by something. It looks like I'm pretty sure that Giratina was his. Peach did a really good job avoiding that. Got 110 on her right now. Donkey trying to tie things back up. The Meowth was his, gone now. Peach avoiding all sorts of stuff. The Obama Snow for her. DK could just avoid that if he wants. Oh man. Don't knock yourself out here, Donkey Kong. Got the Scizor to deal with now. That is not going to be easy. He needed to deal with Peach's second stock before that came out at all. Now he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's up to 65%. Peach has another Pokeball. It's an Alolan Vulpix in the middle of the map. DK still trying to knock her off for the second time. She's at 148%. Can you believe that Donkey Kong cannot knock Peach off the map? He's up to 103. Oh, and the turnip to the face. And he's out of here. That is it. Peach cleaning that one up. I can't believe he just won that with the turnip. Donkey Kong, the slow clap down there. He's obviously not happy about that loss. Crazy. The turnip victory. 7-10 in Pokeballs. And Peach moves on to the strong position of 3-0, the only undefeated now at all in Team Mario division. Donkey Kong to 1-1. Who knows where he will end up? Kirby's actually going to then move to the top spot. I guess Link maybe would be above him. So I meant second for Kirby, but he's actually going to be third. Then Link at second with his loss to Yoshi yesterday. And in fact, actually, I guess it would be Yoshi. So Kirby and then Yoshi. Kirby would be second. Yoshi is third. Link is fourth. And Mario's fourth. Link is fifth. Wow. Peach is first, of course. That division also turning out to be quite an interesting one, I would say. We'll look at all those stats, though, in a moment once we actually get to the end here, because we got one more great matchup left. And this is, in fact, of course, the best. Save the best for last. It's a Team Universe matchup. You know who it is. We've mentioned it several times already. It's the two 2-0s that have been matched up together here in set number 3. It's Lucario, and it's Jiggly. Oh. Let's do it. The two Pokemon duking it out here to finish things off. Lossless battle. 2-0, 2-0. Lucario off to a bit of a head start. Not really much. Jigglypuff easily coming back there. Attack for attack. Lucario standing on that chest pin a little long there, and whoop, he's back. He's got that ball immediately. He gets it out. Ooh, no, it fell off. Not quite able to secure the landing on that one, and Jigglypuff rolls on him a little bit there. 63-37 now. Lucario knocks her to 42 here, and the ditto for Lucario. Early advantage, Pincurchin as well, thrown at Jigglypuff. The ball, actually, not Pincurchin himself, because you can do that. Pincurchin smacking Jigglypuff. Lucario 63 to Jigglypuff's 112, 113, 114, 115. She's off the map, floating up there. And oh, what a reversal. Jigglypuff coming down for a snooze right on top of Lucario, and that is the first knockout there. But Jigglypuff is not exactly healthy here. Oh, and a nice energy ball from Lucario. Not enough, though, to finish Jigglypuff. It wasn't big enough to knock Jigglypuff off. And was that Jigglypuff Solgaleo? No way. Yeah, it was, and Lucario just stood on top of it. I can't believe it. Almost took a second hit there to the face on that blast, and did take that third one. He blocked the second, couldn't block the third, and at only like probably less than 50% is knocked off, and Jigglypuff with 170% on her first stock might actually win this one a lot quicker than we thought. And now just from a lot of crazy turn of events, honestly. There, maybe Lucario. No, Lucario still can't get the first knockout. He needs it right now. Nope, still didn't get it. Full energy ball charge. He can land that. He's got the Beware as well. Never mind, that's Jigglypuff's Beware. It's over, fellas. Lucario already hit once with that. It's done. Yep. 70% Beware will get you every time. And Beware with another victory. I mean, Jigglypuff with the win there. Oh, man. Yeah. That, Lucario had it for a bit in the beginning. Kind of seemed like advantage was his until Jigglypuff comes down sleeping and knocks him right out of there. I thought it was going to be, it was 4-6 there, I think, in the items. Wow. What a way. It was a quick victory for Jigglypuff, but that could have really gone either way. Crazy. Crazy match. And that's going to finish things for us there today, folks. Let's see, I guess, where everyone landed after today. All right, well, believe it or not much in Team Universe has changed, at least. And we have, I would say, I guess, some interesting results here in some places. There's one here. You see Link actually remains in the second spot in Team Mario, even though he lost to Yoshi. And Yoshi you would think be above him. However, Link beat Kirby, and Kirby has beaten both Yoshi and Mario. And so Kirby remains above Yoshi and above Mario, but losing to Link, Link goes above him. And even though Yoshi beat Link, doesn't matter because Link beat the Kirby who beat Yoshi. So Link does remain after all that. And this is just a tentative, of course, seeding as we go along with once we get to the playoff matchups and who gets in there. Then it will be much more meticulous about who is where. But for now, I think we're pretty close to where we should be here. We have Peach solely at 3-0 in Team Mario. We have Link at 2-1, Kirby 2-1, Yoshi and Mario also at 2-1, all matched up there. We kind of could have maybe seen that coming. 1-1 for Donkey Kong. See where he ends up now because he had his bye already. Zelda also 1-1 after a nice win today. See what she can do with that. Her and Donkey Kong, both those 1-1s, very interesting there in the middle. And we have Luigi and Sheik at 1-2. And finally, Toon Link at 0-2 on his bye on this set. And Diddy at 0-3. The bottom of the barrel. The monkey at the bottom of the barrel. On to Team Baddies here. We've got Bowser sitting by himself at 3-0. We got Ganondorf at 2-1, beating Wario at 2-1 now, below him. And then Wolf rounding out, Wolf at 2-1 and Dedede at 2-1 after Wolf beat him. And that rounds out our 2-1s. And then 1-2 Mewtwo sitting there by himself. And then the 0-3 Snake and Meta Knight at the bottom. Team Nintendo, we've got both Captain Falcon and Samus still at 3-0. And Ness is at 2-0 because he had his bye today. We got Ice Climbers at 1-1. They have some potential, perhaps. And I mean, they're in the fourth. This is quite an interesting turn of events here, I would say, with Captain Falcon, Samus, and Ness all being undefeated. That leaves a lot of defeated folks down in this Team Nintendo strong, I would say, Team Nintendo division. But with those three leading the pack so strongly, everyone else pretty far down there right now. Ice Climbers 1-1 becomes the fourth place team at the moment. Team, I can say, because they are two Ice Climbers. Then we got Lucas, Falco, Fox, Zero Suit, Samus, and Sonic and Rob all at 1-2. Oh my. Mr. Game & Watch alone at 0-2, having his bye already. No 0-3s then. No one who has lost all three sets so far. Mr. Game & Watch has lost his two, but he had the one bye. But yeah, again, we have Lucas at the top because he's only lost to one of the best, Falco as well. And he beat Fox. Fox has beaten everyone else, including Zero Suit Samus, I believe, who's then beaten Sonic. Sonic hasn't beaten anyone of note, so he remains down there. Same with Rob, who's only beaten Mr. Game & Watch. And so then finally Mr. Game & Watch at the end there. That's how that went. Jigglypuff and Ike at the top of Team Universe, both 3-0 still. Not really any differential between those or Captain Falcon and Samus, or really Ness for that matter, just that that's where they are for now. Then we have Lucario in Pokemon Trainer at 2-1. Lucario only losing to Jigglypuff at the top, of course, in Pokemon Trainer. Basically just beating two, not great, I think, yeah, Olimar and today beating Marth. So the two 0-3s falling to the Pokemon Trainer, and Pokemon Trainer falling to Lucario, of course, would put them below Lucario. And then at 1-2, we have Pit and Pikachu. And finally, 0-3, Olimar and Marth. And that is where things stand right now, guys, after 3 sets. I mean, you know, as always, things flesh themselves out as we go, and they're already beginning to start that, I would say. 22 sets. You could say set 5 after set 5 is basically the halfway or the quarter point. The set 10, 11, 12, and 13 are going to be 16 matches instead of 18. I'm sorry, they're actually, yes, only 14 matches for those 4 weeks in the middle of the set, in the middle of the season, that is. And that's so the small divisions can match up records and everything, buys and everything, all that kind of stuff. With the 2 bigger divisions, they'll all have the same amount of games played once we get to the end of set 22 here. So 22 sets, not counting Sundays, releasing them every day, and then including the playoffs, we're looking at about a month here. And then we'll be on to season 1, live streamed, guys. So be prepared for that. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment. Let me know how many matchups you got right today in the practice rounds before we go live, and we're making predictions on the fly. Not me, but you guys. Earn yourself some stream points. But until then, and until set 4, that's it. Gonna have some good ones coming up in set 4. Mario versus Yoshi. Zelda, that's going to be a good one for sure. Zelda versus Diddy. Sheik versus Kirby. Link versus Toon Link. Donkey Kong versus Luigi. Peach is going to be on a bye after going 3-0. The only undefeated in Team Mario. She's going to have a little rest now. We got Ganon versus Wolf. Another good one there. Upper echelons. Mewtwo versus Wario. See if Wario can bounce back there. And Dedede versus Bowser in another big one. And Snake versus Meta Knight. Somebody is coming out of the bottom 0-3 there in that one. Then we got Fox versus Lucas. That might be pretty decent. Sonic versus Falco, another interesting one perhaps. Zero Suit Samus versus Samus. Certainly a good one there. Samus undefeated. See a Zero Suit continue a little bit of a win streak after today's win. Ness coming back versus Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & so the best versus the worst. 2-0 versus the 0-2 here. 2 of them that have a bye done already. And then we have the Ice Climbers versus Rob. Could also be a very interesting one there. 1-1 versus 1-2 Rob. And then we got Captain Falcon, another undefeated on the bye. See if Ness can match him up. They'll both be 3-0, and if Samus wins, she'll be 4-0 by herself until her bye comes in a few sets from now. And then finally, though, we got Jigglypuff versus Marth. Maybe an easy one there for Jiggly. Pit versus Pikachu. Need to figure out who wins that tie at 1-2. The only 1-2s in their division. And then Trainer versus the Pokemon Trainer versus Ike. Again, seeing if the Pokemon Trainer can continue what they've been doing here against the undefeated Ike. Going to be difficult. And Olimar, 0-3, trying to get their first win over trying to recover Lucario after losing to Jigglypuff, going to 2-1. So some great matchups next week. Stay tuned, guys. We will be back tomorrow, hopefully, unless this is Saturday, then we'll be back Monday for the next set. Join me for that. Until then, though, guys, I'm Randy. This is Nerds Templar. Like and subscribe, join the Discord, do all that great stuff. Check out the community tab for any other interesting tidbits. I'll catch you guys later. I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar. Peace.